Hi friends, welcome to S'more Than Basic Needs. We are just having a great time celebrating what God has done throughout the pandemic during a time at the mission that was definitely unprecedented and a little bit of chaos, but yet God was still at work in the lives of men, women, and children experiencing homelessness. And you are right along with us, right beside us, holding our hands, supporting us through your prayers, your monetary gifts, and your volunteerism. And we could not be more grateful. And Philippians 4:13, it says, I can do all things through Christ that strengthens me. And tonight, we know that what we do at the Open Door Mission is so much more than just basic needs. It really is like a s'more. It's a treat, a delight. And God is giving that to us every day. And this is just a glimpse of it this evening.
Hi, it's a pleasure. I'm hanging out with Tyler, Zach, and Willie Knutson, and we're just here talking about the things that are important to them when it comes to the mission. Hey, Zach. So you made it to the men's center just before all COVID happened, but you got sick during the middle of the pandemic, didn't you?
Yeah, it was not fun, you know, because back when COVID started, you know, we didn't know what it was, you know, so I was sick, but I didn't know what it was. I thought it was just a regular common cold, and it progressed, and, you know.
You had all those wonderful those symptoms of losing taste and getting temperature and all that. You got to spend three weeks in isolation, is that right?
3 weeks. We didn't have actual isolation at that point, so I was just in my own room for 3 weeks, and it was not fun.
Yeah, we delivered food and made sure people stayed away from you. So that's in the midst of you getting your recovery skills going. So how did that work for you? What did you learn from that?
You know, in the time that I was isolated, you know, I spent a lot of time with the Lord. You know, I didn't have my cell phone. Had a Bible. What little Bible packets I had, you know, I made the best of my time. You know, I slept when I could. But other than that, I spent the time with the Lord.
Yeah. So then after that, you were looking at trying to do a few things. Then you got yourself a job now that you've been working at for a bit. So you're able to walk to from campus. You're at Dollar General, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It takes me about 15 minutes to walk there and back.
So that's good. So what do you do there?
I am a lead sales associate, so I am a key holder.
And then Willie, you came to us, and we actually took you to the Ponca Tribe's medical clinic.
Fred Leroy helped me on this.
Yeah, and they actually did the rapid test before before the rest of us were able to get those. And so what was your experience of going through that time of isolation and quarantine?
I was lucky. I had a MacBook, so I was able to Zoom Bible study with my mentor, Marlon, from Norfolk, and talk with my pastor while I was there. Did a lot of reading, but then I found myself doing a lot of binge watching. So, but you know, I thought, you know, because I'm so blessed that it didn't affect me as it does other people. And so I'm thinking, okay, God, what do you want me to see out of this? You know, I mean, I didn't have a temperature. I was just, you know, the first few days I was just tired and didn't have an appetite, lost the taste and the smell. But other than that, I mean, it was all right. I just gave me the alone time that I needed to get right, and as being in the program also. So it was a little break from there.
So we've known each other probably now 4 years, maybe?
It's 2017.
Yeah. So 4 years, and so you came through the program once, and then some things didn't go your way, and
big difference is what am I doing now that I didn't do then? I got a bank account. I'm working at a job that is in ministering, whereas before I just went back out there, and paying my child support. That's a big deal.
Awesome.
Which, you know, I mean, I thought about it back then about getting a driver's license. I didn't get one. There was a reason for that, I guess. This time, first time I ever had a driver's license. First time I've had a vehicle through the program. And it's just many blessings after blessings.
So you're taking steps, incremental steps. You're connected with your pastor and a mentor. You're doing Bible studies. You go to a church that you're really connected to. Tell us about the church that you're really connected to.
I go with Faithful Hearts Ministry, and my pastor's a native. And
that's important to you, right?
Yes, you know, I've been asking myself, or you know, God and others, how do you minister to natives on a reservation when it's taboo for them in a way. So as I'm walking my journey, as I'm reading, I'm looking at stuff, how to take the word to them. You know, so I mean, it's a process. You know,
I'm taking step by step. Yeah. So Zach, what do you think is key to your success?
You know,
because you've been with us now 19 months.
December 1st will be 2 years.
Yeah, December 1st, 2 years. And so you're a renter now, and you started. Did you start right into the program, or were you emergency services for a while?
I was emergency services for about 8 hours.
8 hours. Okay, so you started in the program right away.
Yeah.
So 2 years relationship with us, 4 years relationship with us. So what do you think is key for you?
You know, it's the mission itself. You know, it's there for so many people. Because when I first got there, kicking and screaming, I didn't want to be there. You know, my definition of treatment was 30 days outpatient, back doing my own thing. Here I am 2 years later with, you know, rent that I'm paying on my own. You know, I'm not, you know, have a legal job. It's a great place.
Great.
I love it.
How about you, Willie? What do you think?
As I think about where I went wrong last time, and I quit doing the things that kept me sober in the beginning. Meetings, reading the Word every morning, and walking in prayer. You know, and I did a study on the parable of the sower, and at the last part, if you're not bearing fruit, that old self's going to pull you back. And that's exactly what happened. And so, I mean, I was blessed to, during the meeting with Pat, to go back to the guy I worked for before. Candace called in the middle of the interview. And it just hired me on there on the spot, just out of the blue. And so that's where God wanted me to be.
Good.
You know, it's been a wonderful opportunity to have Steve, who's our Chief Program Officer, just celebrate with you this evening. It truly is more than basic needs, and it is a joy to hear from both men how God is still at work in their lives, just like He is at work in our lives. And if you drop by the Timberlake Outreach Center to the drop-off center, I hope that you will say hi to Willie, and because he's one of our leads there. And he makes sure that everybody gets their tax-deductible receipt, that the things that are donated that are in good condition go down to the floor as quickly as possible so that we empower individuals and families to be in their homes. When this gentleman's not at work, which he works a lot, he's at the front desk at the Garland Thompson Men's Center volunteering his time, greeting volunteers that are coming through the door, making sure they take their temperature, wash their hands. He always has a smile for everyone. And I've seen him pray with men who have been struggling with their sobriety. I've seen him give a smile to those that are just struggling. And this is the investment that you're making at the Open Door Mission. It truly is more than basic needs.
All right. What were some of the things that we did at Kids Club? Do you guys remember?
We went to the pizza machine.
We went to the pizza machine. That's a good one.
And
What else
I had a brownie for dessert.
And you had a brownie for dessert. Hey, what was one of your favorite field trips, Aiden?
My favorite field trips is the pizza machine and the state park.
The state park. And what did you get to do when you went on the field trip to the state park?
Well, we just had to climb and find fossils.
Yeah, you got to climb and look for fossils. And do we also get to explore the forest?
Mm-hmm.
What were some other fun things that we did this summer? Oh, you guys, do we have some special visitors come and hang out with us this summer?
Yep.
Do you guys remember what used to come with us on Monday or came to visit us on Monday afternoons? Did we have some animal friends come and visit us? Yeah, we did. Do you remember? Hey, Anastasia, I have a question. Do you remember what did we see on our last Monday? Do you remember what we found?
It was
Kangaroo.
Did you guys get a hold of baby kangaroo?
No, not me, because I know it will snatch me up. So no.
Okay. I got a hold of baby kangaroo and I loved it. And did you learn how to make anything?
I made something called I forgot.
Did you learn how to make a quesadilla?
Yep.
So did you learn how to make a quesadilla this summer?
Yep.
Yeah. And did you learn how to make a fruit pizza this summer? Yeah. Did you guys get to have some special learning time? Yeah. And what did you guys do upstairs with Miss Susan?
We always play games.
Play games, and did you get what else?
And
Did
most times with the men, we always be on the computers.
and you gotta be on the computers and iPads. Did you also get to what else did you guys put together upstairs with Miss Susan?
Puzzles?
Did you do a lot of puzzles?
Coloring and arts and crafts with Miss Janelle.
Yes.
What do we want to say to everybody for sponsoring our Kids to Camp program? Can we say thank you?
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
It has been a joy this evening to have friends from the Open Door Mission campus here in my home. We have enjoyed just walking the grounds and just celebrating what God has been doing at the Open Door Mission in the lives of men, women, and children. As you heard this evening from some of our kids and their highlights from Kids to Camp, as well as two of our men who experienced homelessness at a time when it was an unprecedented, chaotic time, but yet God was still at work. And I cannot share with you that He is still at work at the Open Door Mission. He is not done. And He has gifted the property around us. I am so excited to share with you. I am delighted that we are going to be able to expand the kingdom building business at the Open Door Mission. We're going to expand the programs that we already offer. We'll have more storage and warehouse space to be able to serve those that are struggling to make ends meet. We will actually have more permanent supportive housing for men, women, and families. We'll have a brand new children and youth facility that we've never had before. God is at work, and it's because of you and your support. And I'm excited to be able to share with you about that vision in the days to come. But it truly is more than basic needs at the Open Door Mission.